How to deposit mobile money. Step 1. Go to account. Click money deposit. Select payment, Momo Pay. Enter deposit amount. Click pay with Momo Pay and you will see a credit deposit requested. Wait for a few minutes and see pop up to enter mobile money password to confirm deposit. If there's no pop-up on your device, dial *156# and press 8 to manage account. Press 2 for approval. Enter mobile money password to confirm approval. Congratulations, your BETTOMAX wallet has been credited. Hello to
What's up, LIB? It's your girl Aline and welcome to this short video on how to make profitable money by partnering with BETTOMAX. BETTOMAX is one of Liberia's leading brands for the best sports betting odds, slots, and games of chance. Presently, BETTOMAX offers the best commission and best product on the sports betting market in the country. So if you are interested in joining the many Liberians who are already making lots of money monthly because of their partnership with us, watch this video till the end as we educate you on the steps in getting started. Here are the 5 steps to becoming an agent. 1. You will need a 4x4 feet space, and the good news is that this space could be situated either at the junction of a street or video club, a sports bar, or a money exchange bureau. 2. You will need to deposit the minimum amount of $100 United States dollars or its LRD equivalent. 3. You will need 2 passport-sized photos. 4. You are also required to have 2 guarantors, which excludes military or paramilitary personnel. 5. Most importantly, you will have to be 21 or above. And from there, our staff will train you about our products, services, and standards. And from then on, it will be your responsibility to run the kiosks or booths and protect the equipment. For technology and equipment, we will provide you a portable handheld device for the sole purpose of placing bets, 1 power bank as backup power source, 1 umbrella, plus table or booth depending on the location, keys, and backpack. We also provide 24 hours technical support on site or via telephone to our agents. For more information, please call 0888 333 733 or 077 833 733. What are you waiting for to join the money making team? Apply now and start making lots of money for yourself and family. I see you at the bank. What's up, LIB? It's your girl Aline and welcome to this short video on how to make profitable money by partnering with BETTOMAX. BETTOMAX is one of Liberia's leading brands for the best sports betting odds, slots, and games of chance. Presently, BETTOMAX offers the best commission and best product on the sports betting market in the country. So if you are interested in joining the many Liberians who are already making lots of money monthly because
I want to see what I better my page. I need to sell it for us. Because we know our legacy will rely on it. Yo,
Should they be quiet, huh? Should they be quiet, huh? Should they be quiet when I'm talking, huh? I keep telling you the audio will be not talking, so it's just talking.
Bro, you gotta stop. What you doing?
Not me, what they put tell me. They don't want me to talk. I don't want me to say something hard.
Yeah, I was speaking to myself. Huh? Coming?
Yeah. Yeah, coming. I got orange. Sorry? I'm coming. Only here?
I seen it. It's okay. All right. Hello and welcome to the Tusa Field. It's the continuation of the BETTOMAX Championship. And it's one of those afternoons when we bring you one of what is expected to be an intriguing and breathtaking stuff. It's an empty Tusa Field, easy to say. And it's Watanga versus Discoveries, two teams that are locked at the bottom of their group, yet looking for qualification. I'm here alongside Julius Compton. We are about to bring you a description of events as they unfold. Welcome.
Thank you very much to you, and it's good to be here this Sunday. This is Group B, and it's the last game for the two teams. Hopefully, like you stated, unlike Discoveries, a 2-goal advantage, also win for Watanga and a win for Global Farmer could see Watanga qualifying alongside Global Farmer. But for Discoveries, they lost their 2 games. Even if they win today, Freeport is already on 4 points. They will just get 3 points, and that would mean nothing for them. But in all fairness, Watanga has an advantage with a point and winning by 2 goals margin, and praying to the God of football to see how best Global Farmer can overpower Freeport. Then they and Global Farmer can qualify from this zone. So they have something to play for. At the same time, I'm not too sure Discoveries playing quote-unquote home will see themselves beaten 3 times in this competition, as we saw against the likes of
Freeport also?
No, not Freeport. Painesville. Yes, they only want to see that. The Painesville they lost only 2 games because they won their last game by 4 goals to 1. And they were happy at least. But someone said they killed elephant and ate dry rice, meaning they won a game but they did not progress to the next stage of the competition. But at least they saved themselves on that occasion by winning with a real landslide scoreline. I think it's the biggest scoreline for this competition, 4 goals to 1.
Would that be a surprise if Watanga were to turn the screws this afternoon and put up a good fighting spirit, probably come up to beat Discoveries, maybe 2 goals on the afternoon in this competition? Discoveries, we know them to be playing breathtaking, entertaining football, but they aren't the team that we know in this competition.
Yes, they've been playing though. I think their only challenge has been finishing. And they got all of their players. I can see that the same players that they used in the second and first game are the same players for now, except that there's a change in the goalkeeper. This is the goalkeeper number 2. Yes, he mined the second game, so it's just a complete team setup. So they've come back here with everything to play for. Unlike the likes of Watanga, who got some of their players out to international duty for the national team. Philip Tanu is not in the squad. We're not seeing the legs of Dukle. Jusu Dukle was also called to the senior national team.
I'm not sure we're going to even see Laume.
Laume was also called, in that of Daniel Newman, sorry. So 4 of their key players who started in this competition, though they weren't up to task, but their introduction or their representation to the crew have been better for them. But in the absence of that, they have other players who will see how best they can showcase something very special. As you can see, they are playing with 2 unusual central defenders. No Jusu.
No Curtis. I think Curtis is reverted to the bench. And they've got Zina, Leo in the central defense, partnering with another one of his players. So, Discoveries, do you think they've lost anything in this competition? The zest, is it lost?
No, I would not agree to that. What I think, the 3 key players that are away on international went for international scouting, and I think that has actually been their own issue. The likes of Jonathan Freeman, Sa, and
Vambo,
also.
Seaforce Babo.
Yeah,
They've lost those, but they're still playing beautiful football. But I think clinically they now up to standard in this competition? Do you believe that problem is going to be resolved before we hit the league running properly?
Yes, they can go back into the local market, and there are other good strikers, and see how best they can recruit them so that in the new league season they can have something to make their fans to cheer. I think they've just done a new signing because Bolupe, who wears the number is that 17 jersey, formerly of Invincible 11, is the tallest striker so far we've seen on this pitch between the two teams. And for discoveries, maybe he's just coming on board. We hope to see that he can get adjusted to the style of play of discoveries, and he can start to pull in the goals. He's good at kicking from distance. His calculation, his strength, his ability, power in the air is also good. Let's hope and see they can play him as much as possible so that they can get him into this squad. But it's something that they have to work on their finishing, because there is a real serious challenge for them.
Running through the goal drought, discoveries are here alongside Watanga, who got 4 of the players on international duty. Savannah Garnet is about to sound away, so anytime soon, and we will rumble into hostilities here from the Tusa field. Hello and welcome. This is Intel Sports as we bring you a description of events as they unfold between Watanga and discoveries here at the Tusa in the BETTOMAX Champions Cup. 10,000 United States dollars at stake, and the match have just commenced. Watanga, who will start in their backyard. Got Leo Zina in there. And discoveries will begin by chasing. And it's into the half and is out of the pitch into touch. First corner of the afternoon. Is it an intent that Watanga is declaring?
Yes, of course, and just about a minute or so, just a minute into this first half, first corner, they're trying to show something different to get a win.
And it's outswinger, floater, well defended, not very well cleared. And it's a handball, says the referee.
Haley leaves it for Twer to Osafo. He plays it through, but he runs out. It will be throwing advantage to Watanga. Carlos Williams, an experienced left back. So one of the new additions to Watanga. Dispossess. Ulupe, they do well. Seaford put up a chase. He's been tackled. And they have to play like they mean it. And they have to play that something is at stake for them, especially so for Watanga. Fadiga. Vanny will be expected to get something special for them. It's a goal kick. Discoveries. Haley, it's a foul. So we're quickly taking Fadiga and sends it back. Dispossessed now is Wisse, the captain for Discoveries. He finds Daros to Twer. Twer is on top of it. He's not been lucky to get in some of the goals for Discoveries, but he's been doing extremely well up front for Discoveries. Cho in advantage. The last game we'll see the two leaders of the group, Global Farman on 6, 2 clean sheets, and Freeport on 4. So a draw. We'll see the two of them through to the semifinals. We already have the legs of P Mountain and Heaven 11 who've qualified respectively 6 and 7 points. On the last day we saw B Mountain topping the zone, defeating Heaven 11 by 2 goals to 1 to top the zone on 7 points. Heaven 11 finished with 6 points after 2 games played. Started that occasion with 5 of their starting players on the bench. They came in second half. Their captain, Yaya Belete, got a consolation. They couldn't control to a draw, and they were defeated by 2 goals to 1. Poor goalkeeping also from their goalkeeper. Cassius, but a clearance and head up. Darius has been tackled heavily. It's a foul. So it was a surprising one to Heaven 11. Some of the fans did say because they played 2 games without conceding, but on yesterday against B Mountain, they just got punished. Wow, cynical challenge. Vanny B. Vanny is down. Advantage, even though looking at the gravity of that foul, but he's up finally. Let's hope and see whether Savannahs will make a decision or whatsoever. She didn't because Vanning is up. Not much of what was expected based on how he exaggerated.
Yeah, I think in the opinion of the referee, he was a bit theatrical, but that was a step too high in my mind. I mean, it was very high up. But again, you know, she played the advantage, so Vanny had to wake up, get up on his feet, and continue play. She saw nothing wrong. Play continues.
I think he wasn't touched on that occasion. He tried as much as possible to prevent that particular tackle, except that the extension, he wanted something out of it. Discoveries. A young playing team. They are yet to get a point into this particular competition. Lost out 2 already from Freeport and Global Farm. And a long cross through. Great communication between the central defender. It's now we say he dispossessed. Also foul on that occasion, but very risky indeed for Wise.
No, he turned it in that position. He's anchoring right there. And every time he's dispossessed, it's trouble. He go almost give it up to Watanga, but it's a foul. But I hope he's going to learn his lesson from that situation, Julius. It's very difficult. Watanga want to get something from the game in the early stages. Who knows? If they find 3, possibly they could be in the next stage of this competition.
They just need 2 because they were beaten by Freeport just 1 goal to 0. So once they get 2 goals, and they pray again, as I always say.
Depending on what unfolds in the last game, and then they could be true. It's football; anything is possible. But in the meantime, they have to take their own fight into their own hands, Julius. And then we see what happens next.
Yes, and that will actually make the last game to be very competitive if Watanga happens to beat or win here by 2 goals to 0. Nuch Zone puts up a chase. It's a handball. They need something special here. They've got some good qualities to make that happen. The likes of this man on the ball and Vanny B. Vanny. He's driving through. He's still on top of it. He's been tackled by 2 players. A clearance. Controls it very well. Ali troubled. Sacho in advantage to Discoveries. Oh, It's actually to Watanga. It's just a pullback. A goal here for Watanga will change things around and to put Discoveries into real seriousness to prevent something special. So far, great flick from Nooch. He was brought down by Seaford. Let's see if it can be taken quickly. Place it through. Oh, wow. Bayo came on that occasion, but his head up was just wide off target. He's trying to get something special. If it's just coming our way, we'd like to welcome all of you. This is the BETTOMAX Champions Cup, the inaugural edition, and we are closing things out here in the group stage. The next time you see us here will be for the semi-finals. And so as it stands, we've got two teams who have made it through in Group 8. Is B Mountain and the Legs of Heaven 11. Foul. Funny. Back to his goalkeeper. He plays it quickly. They will need some urgency into this game. A great effort. Wissel was there. Trouble, Laha. Great control from him. Carlos Winsett. Poor pass. Cassius was there. And so is Hassan, who was far, but advantage play. Let's see Watanga. A flick. Wow, just can imagine no contact on that ball from any player of Watanga. And this player is still down. Cassius pass. Good interception. Byers is on top of it. Fadiga is still down. And now he will be attended to.
Yeah, a bit of confusion between the Watanga players. Nuzon wants to continue with the transition. Saka is turning opposite side, going back to his defense, and a bit of understanding lacking there. But again, you can sense the urgency. Nush wants the ball forward. Saka, yes, I want to come over to you, but again, I'm squeezed up and I have to make a decision. So I think there is something in their mind about this game. But in the meantime, Discovery is also doing very well in terms of transitioning. My take is, when they change from defense to attack, that urgency, Julius, the pace and the precision, the accuracy of our passes will help you as a team to get into the opponent's half. We just saw Cassius, and he casually gave the ball away to Watanga when he needed to make a pass that would have gotten them in the box to get a goal. So they need to just relax, focus, and be strong-minded to keep this game forward. I think they're in a hurry and they get it messed up.
And he hasn't been up to his best for the last 5 minutes. He and Melvin, they've been giving ball away. Watanga, if they need something out of this, they'll have to play as a team, avoid disunity, confusion, misunderstanding. They have to remain focused, even though they are very focused. They are desperate, actually, to get a win. Great control from him. Now, as we said, Cassius now on top of it. A long one through. Strikes still there partially. Torso and a clearance. Vanny. It's a foul. Morba. Plays it quickly for Cassius. Laha. A long one. Communication issue with Watanga. But the goalkeeper comes up quickly. Uses his height and everything possible to prevent a danger.
Yeah, Sonia is a young goalkeeper. Good height. And he's Still some bit of uncertainty there on his part. Did he come up believing that he had absolute control on that ball? Is one thing. He lost it because he was bundled into by one of his players, his own teammate, and alongside a discovery play. But he still managed to get it. They're going to settle down a bit. It's still in the early stages. The fight is continuing. The energy is very much alive. So let's see how it's going to unfold.
So Moba reduces the pressure on the defense of Discoveries. He finds Wilson a poor pass. Fadiga, Bayo, Cassius has been tackled on the touch. So throwing advantage to Watanga. So the next game will be Bourgeois Island Derby. And we will see the fans from Bourgeois Island pulling out here, talking about Global Farmer and Freeport FC respectively. They know each other. Trouble now, Vanny B. Vanny!
No. I mean, it has to be on target, Vanny. You need to go in this game to reawaken your spirit, to reawaken your team. You need 2 goals and going to put you in a better position. Looking forward to what's going to happen in a situation like this. It has to be on target, but you can't throw it off target, Julius. It has to be on target, either saved by the goalkeeper or he's at the back of the net.
Yeah, he's actually not doing that for Watanga so far into this all-important competition. Carlos dispossessed now. It's now Discovery. Hali is there. He's still moving through a strike. Chip. It's unnetted.
Yeah, almost. He almost got it. Played it in between those 2 defenders, Hali, and the ball is spinning down the goalkeepers at left post, and it just side netted. And of course, it tells you that they are as good as you want them to be when they come forward.
Casio has it but into the arms of Sonia. He plays it quickly. Watanga, we have to be very careful as they go on the attack. They're now moving through once more. A good pass, but he's outside.
Junior is offside, but it's a split pass, and the defense did not get that one, and you could sense that they were going straight into the Discovery's goal mouth.
Moba, we are experiencing a change in weather. Cassius is on top of it. He finds Melvin. Melvin passed through. Siafat is there. The cross. Great defensive work.
Yeah.
No handball.
It can't be a handball. He's got his hand tied to his body, and that was a good one from Savannah Garnett, an experienced FIFA batch referee. She got it right on that occasion in my mind. Excellent officiating, and play will continue. But it's a scary moment there for Watanga. Discoveries aren't sitting back. Somebody must win this game, but it's not going to be won on silver platter, trust me.
And they have all to play for history record, and for Watanga also a qualification, hopefully. Tue is on top of it. He's been fouled in the process. He's playing on the wings, unlike Point for today.
Yeah, it's big.
It's a little change in tactics from the coach.
Yes, I think they brought him down from the flank, and they've got a center forward. So tactically, maybe they know exactly what they are doing. And hopefully, they're going to get a result from the decision.
It's a set piece. Laha will take this one. This left back, Young, very promising. The Sensor Law wants you. Tue couldn't get a tackle as expected on that one. Not a good contact, so it's no trouble. We are experiencing a very change in weather. We might be dislodged to change position, and eventually we'll see just a commentator because of the position and the size of the area. So one of our cameras are also been repositioned while we try to make our way. Watanga. This player moving through. He's still fighting his way through. Cassius into their own half. We'll have to reposition ourselves quickly as Discovery put up. So let's see if we can continue from here after getting some adjustments.
Their
Here,
partnership with
it's now playing deep in the central, between the central back position, unlike the first and second game. A long throw in, cross, that is sorry. And it's a clearance. Melvin controls it. It's been tackled by Vanny B. Vanny, who also dispossessed. Darius cross. Is that a foul? So throw in advantage to Watanga. The line says no foul. You have to be very strong. Carlos Williams will take a throw into their own half. It's goalless here at the two-side sports pitch here in Gardnersville. This is the BETTOMAX Champions Cup. We started up with 8 teams. And as we speak, 2 have qualified to the semi-finals. We're left with additional 2 to go. And that will be decided. Oh, wow. That will be decided after the end of the 2 games today. Carlos Williams will take the throw. He sends it back. Place it. Try to restart play. Watanga is back to Carlos, who controls it. A great interception from Bayo. Another throw in advantage for Watanga, who have all to play for. They need 2 goals or more and to await the result in the second game to seek qualification, hopefully. Vanny B. Vanny sends it to Fadiga, who sends it back. It's Watanga who dominates in possession, but need a goal. Moving through Watanga. Tue intercepts. Great play from Tue to Lahar. Lahar now to Darius Mobile. So throw in advantage. The rain is very heavy. And this is the last day in the month of August 2025. August is actually telling us goodbye. On this terrible weather. Heavy downpour of rain now to the disadvantage of the players and the goalkeepers. It has to be said that the goalkeepers will have to be very careful because the ball is wet, so is the turf. Lahar to Cho. He sends it to Tue. Tue to Lahar. A clearance, partially clear. Finally clears away. And this tracker, Junior Vanny B. Vanny couldn't get it through. Kia controls it. Now it's Moba. Moba finds Lahar. A long cross. It's now Fadiga. He's been tackled by 2 players in the Central Park for Discoveries. He lost it on that occasion. It was Moba and Cassius. It's getting heavier than expected. Oh, wow.
Watch this video till the end as we educate you on the steps in
and the
getting
player of
started.
Discovery, that's Cassius, is down. He's been attended to, but he's out of the midfield of play.
Here
so
are the
we will
5
continue
steps
from
to
that
becoming
end.
an agent. 1. You will need a 4x4 feet space, and the good news is that this space could be situated either at the junction of a street or video club, a sports bar, or a money exchange bureau. 2. You will need to deposit the minimum amount of $100 United States dollars or its LRD equivalent. 3. You will need 2 passport-sized photos. 4. You are also required to have 2 guarantors, which excludes military or paramilitary personnel. 5. Most importantly, you will have to be 21 or above, and from there, our staff will train you about our products, services, and standards. And from then on, it will be your responsibility to run the kiosks or booths and protect the equipment. For technology and equipment, we will provide you a portable handheld device for the sole purpose of placing bets, 1 power bank as backup power source, 1 umbrella, plus table or boots depending on the location, keys, and backpack. We also provide 24 hours technical support on site or via telephone to our agents. For more information, please call 0888 333 733 or 077 833 733. What are you waiting for to join the money-making team? Apply now and start making lots of money for yourself and family. I see you at the bank.
If you are watching this video, probably you have an online betting account with BETTOMAX. If not, please see the how to sign up with BETTOMAX video. In this video, you will learn how to cash in with MTN mobile money when using a BETTOMAX online account. How to deposit mobile money. Step 1. Go to account. Click money deposit. Select payment, Momo Pay. Enter deposit amount. Click pay with Momo Pay and you will see a credit deposit requested. Wait for a few minutes and see pop up to
Thank you very much for rejoining us after a little break due to readjustments because of the rain. And we continue. Here is still goalless between Watanga and Discoveries. The two teams are at the bottom of this zone. Off strike is goal number 1. He has the power in his legs. He needs the time, that's all. He needs more supply, and he will get it at the back of the net. I know him very well from Invincible 11 Days. Discovery FC 1, Watanga 0. It is indeed getting very frustrating for Watanga. Watanga FC, one of the teams that have been sponsored by the organizer of this competition. I mean the sponsor, the funder of this competition, BETTOMAX. But they aren't playing to expectation. They need this game and await the result from Freeport and the legs of Global Farmer. But now they are down. It gets more tougher for them. A long one through. Fanny puts up a chase. Discovery will now be energized by this goal into this first half. And Cassius is down. Let's see. We'll have a break shortly once the referee sees. As it stands, they are running through Junior across, but into the arms of this goalkeeper. And we will now attend to Cassius. What a great way to keep your fans in celebration and to make them to be at least a bit happier on this wet Sunday afternoon here in Gardnersville. And our Discoveries are in the lead by 1-0. A brilliant strike by Bonipe. He needs more supply, and he has that power in his legs. He bent right, and the ball had the power necessary to send it at the back of the net. So Watanga will play with some level of urgency now. They will need additional. They need 3-1 and await the result. Carlos also has power in the legs. He says, wow. Good chance, but just couldn't utilize that one on that occasion. Watanga Football Club. Their head coach signed for P. Martin. So they will need a new coach. And they have 4 of their players on international duty for the senior national team of Liberia. The likes of Daniel Newman, Nelson Laomin, Philip Tanu, and Joseph Dukley. 3 defenders and 1 winger. That's why you see Vanny B. Vanny. This could be something promising for them. Great interception from Moba to a change position. He's on the left flank now. The right flank from the left. Moba Daros sends it to Kier. Kier is still in possession. Splitting deeper in the defense. And he sends it back to his goalkeeper. And just couldn't control it. It will be the throwing advantage. Some level of urgency. Carlos Williams. Watanga, they need to have it better than this. That was a poor pass from Vannin, and it's a goal kick. Moba. A pass from the goal scorer to Twer. Twer couldn't get it. He was sandwiched on that occasion. And here's one right to our commentary, and we just couldn't get that one. It will be a throw-in advantage. To Discoveries. A.S. Lafour will take this one. Control from the goal scorer. Just couldn't get it 100%. Melvin Classic, Moba, or chase from Hali. The goalkeeper is there. The trouble in a great clearance. Darius Moba. Sia Classic. Now Watanga. Nush. A great pass to Fanny B. Fanny too deep inside, and he will not get it. I think he should have managed his way through and to get a strike on target, but intended for a long pass to Fanny B. Fanny. Twe is on top of it. CA. The goal scorer, Watanga. Too high for Nooch. He will not get it. Lafort. 12 wins it. This possess finally Nooch. Watanga FC is down by 1-0. And the Discoveries, this is their home venue. They are familiar with this venue. They know this venue very well. They play here very well. It's just that they've been unlucky not to go through to the next stage. But a win for them is a record that they are fighting for. Darius wins that battle. Dispossessed finally. Fadiga, Fanny B. Fanny. He has news to contend with. But Sia wins it on that occasion. Great defensive work. Now is A.S. Lafort. Excellent skill from this young kid. The goal scorer flings it. Couldn't get it. Darius is there. Wisa wants it. It's Laha looking for the cross. And the goalkeeper is there. He collects it quickly. Launches a counter, but Mobile reads it. Heads it back. Bayo. And great defensive work. Discoveries. They are discovering very well now. Laha. Not too good for Hali. Watanga. We are experiencing a bit of intensity of this game as we speak. So it's still 1-0, and that is in favor of Discoveries. Watanga, they need something special before the break. And for now, the rain has ceased, and so my colleague has rejoined me to continue this first half action in Group B of the BETTOMAX Cup. I don't know, Theo, whether it was the rain that brought the goal for Discoveries.
Maybe it was a shower of blessing for them, but I think they fought. But in the meantime, they will have to defend temporarily. But my take is Watanga. Every time they enter this attacking third, Julius, the finishing, the strikes on goal, they don't look hungry. I don't know whether they're easily dispossessed. Yeah, they need to fight better than this. They're a youthful team, very young. I think they got the energy. They shouldn't be, outshadowed, outclassed by any team in my mind. But whatever, I mean, it's done and dusted for them in this competition unless they come back and score 3 goals. And maybe they could salvage something. But moving forward, I think they need to do better in this competition.
And that would be perhaps if they can maintain their position for the next league season to finish amongst the first 8 teams. But for this one so far, we just cannot say, but a goal could be a good start for them in the second half. But they are down by 1-0 at the moment. On the break, they are Watanga. Great pass. No foul. Melvin Wiese, very exceptional midfielder. Ali, Laha, Melvin is driving through, engineering things for Discoveries. Great win. Fadiga has been tackled. Fanny B. Fanny, not a good pass. I think he should have done the opposite. And a player of Discoveries, no, it's Watanga. He's down, he's in pain on that occasion. They went on a counter attack. It's not getting any better for Watanga. So we've got Alexander Curtis, one of their reliable central defenders, along with 2 of his colleagues who are warming up, could be introduced before the end of this first half or the second half. So the game is now at a momentary standstill. We'd like to welcome all of you who are following. Thanks for watching. This is what we do in Intel Sports. We remain the premier sports television station, bringing to you happenings in the sporting sector of Liberia. Elsewhere at the George Weah's Technical Center, the young guys are also battling things out in the Youth Under 15 Youth Development Program that is ongoing, initiated by the Liberia Football Association, trying to build from the very, very foundational level, which is very key for the forward march of sports or football in Liberia. You have to have a very good foundation to build on that coming up, to have good programs and to have as well as good players for the respective national teams. That is why the talent development scheme program, they are managing to make that happen. So the nation's most celebrated soccer star, James Alinsa Deba, is there helping the kids. Nathaniel Sherman and the legs, they are doing extremely well at that particular venue. At the same time, in Central Liberia, the Kickball Federation will be clamoring their all-important playoffs in the second division. The winner will go and represent Liberia in the regional kickball tournament to take place next month in Sierra Leone. So they've started up with 40 teams, 22 made it through to the next stage, and now they will have a winner on today, plus additional 2 teams that will qualify into the second division. Back here at the Two South Sports page is Vanning in a promising position for this set piece. They could bring back this particular goal if possible. Could bring back the smile from the fans of Watanga. It could put this game back into a promising action and position for Watanga, but into the arms of the goalkeeper. Had a good calculation. The power wasn't as perfect, but at the same time, the goalkeeper was in the exact position and manages to get a catch. A great save of that one. And it's a throw in advantage. And for Carlos Bayo. Fanny B. Fanny. Fadiga, poor one from him. 12 wins it. Hali is on the break. Discovery could get a second. Wow.
Yeah, it's a golden opportunity. Just needed to keep composed and drag it on the floor. But he's going for the top right corner of the goalkeeper and it's off target. But I think he should have done better.
Discoveries could have been 2 goals up, but now and we'll see double substitution for Watanga, a player who wears the number 22 jersey, is down. So Curtis will control things in the central defense as a leader, as an experienced central defender for Watanga. Two substitutions are taking place for Watanga. Let's see if we can get some change into that introduction of the 2 new players. This is one of them, Curtis Tue Hesset. It's a throw in advantage. Now to Watanga, they are down by 1 goal to 0. A rare-footed effort by Budupe separates the two sides. Curtis back to his goalkeeper. Yeah, we're yet to see the arrival of the two teams for the climax of this particular group stage. We're yet to see Global Farmer, we're yet to see Freeport. Maybe they might arrive during the second half introduction also. Throw in advantage. Soon to arrive. And now we are seeing the arrival of Global Farmer. They are leading this particular group with 6 points, 3 goals, no goal against. I hope they can continue their 100% record, which they materialized for Heaven 11 as they were beaten by 2-1 against B Mountain on yesterday. Bayo, WATANGA living dangerously. A player was hit. He's down. Advantage play. A pass to Vani B. Vani. It's a corner kick. And the goal scorer is down. He will be attended to as we've been signaled 2 minutes of extra time to end this first half. This is a good way to give out your corporate social responsibility to the promotion of sports in Liberia. We like to say thanks and appreciation, the bigger one, to BETTOMAX, who going forward through this particular partnership with the LFA will bring about real competition in the local league, because they will have something at stake in the National League, and after the end of the National League, the first 8 teams on the table will eventually qualify for the BETTOMAX Cup. We might also see a head up. They just unlucky. Just couldn't get it on target. WATANGA. It was Curtis Alexander on that occasion. As a matter of fact, they are yet to score a goal in this competition.
Yeah, it's a bad time for them. It's a bad tournament for them. But again, as I always said, a young team, maybe they didn't rumble into training early, so their fitness level doesn't look up to standard, and probably they could wake up, and after this tournament, it could be the beginning of new things to come for the new season. So we're going to take care of that and see what happens.
Too bad when your sponsor is sponsoring the tournament and you cannot live up to the expectation from them. But that's it, that's football. The goal scorer is Osa. On an occasion where they should be showcasing something special, it's the time that they are performing dismally. That's how we like to do it for this first half, and it's in favor of Discoveries, who are up by 1-0. WATANGA has a daunting task now, a mountain to climb. They will need 3 goals and await the result between Global Farmer and Freeport if they should continue in this competition. That's how we end this first half, and join us for the second and final half of Group B match day 6 fixture. Is WATANGA 0, Global Farmers, Discoveries 1. Global Farmer will battle in the second game.
mobile money password. Hello to you. If you are watching this video, probably you have an online betting account with BETTOMAX. If not, please see the how to sign up with BETTOMAX video. In this video, you will learn how to cash in with MTN mobile money when using a BETTOMAX online account. How to deposit mobile money. Step 1. Go to account. Click money deposit. Select payment, Momo Pay. Enter deposit amount. Click pay with Momo Pay and you will see a credit deposit requested. Wait for a few minutes and see pop up to enter mobile money password to confirm deposit. If there's no pop-up on your device, dial *156# and press 8 to manage account. Press 2 for approval. Enter mobile money password to confirm approval. Congratulations, your BETTOMAX wallet has been credited. Hello to you. If you are watching this video, probably you have an online betting account with BETTOMAX. If not, please see the how to sign up with BETTOMAX video. In this video, you will learn how to cash in with MTN mobile.
What's up, LIB? It's your girl Aline and welcome to this short video on how to make profitable money by partnering with BETTOMAX. BETTOMAX is one of Liberia's leading brands for the best sports betting odds, slots, and games of chance. Presently, BETTOMAX offers the best commission and best product on the sports betting market in the country. So if you are interested in joining the many Liberians who are already making lots of money monthly because of their partnership with us, watch this video till the end as we educate you on the steps in getting started. Here are the 5 steps to becoming an agent. 1. You will need a 4x4 feet space, and the good news is that this space could be situated either at the junction of a street, or video club, a sports bar, or a money exchange bureau. 2. You will need to deposit the minimum amount of $100 United States dollars or its LRD equivalent. 3. You will need 2 passport size photos. 4. You are also required to have 2 guarantors, which excludes military or paramilitary personnel. 5. Most importantly, you will have to be 21 or above, and from there, our staff will train you about our products, services, and standards. And from then on, it will be your responsibility to run the kiosks or booths and protect the equipment. For technology and equipment, we will provide you a portable handheld device for the sole purpose of placing bets, 1 power bank as backup power source, 1 umbrella, plus table or boots depending on the location, keys, and backpack. We also provide 24 hours technical support on site or via telephone to our agents. For more information, please call 0888 333 733 or 077 833 733. What are you waiting for to join the money making team? Apply now and start making lots of money for yourself and family. I see you at the bank.
So we will continue the second and final half of this match here at the Tucson Sports Pitch in Gardnersville. Is the BETTOMAX Champions Cup. If Discovery wins on this occasion, it means that the last game will just be for a formality because Discovery will finish on 3 points and Watanga will finish at the bottom with 1 point already. Global Farmer is on 6 and Freeport is on 4. It means the two of them will qualify on 4 and 6 or 7 and 5 respectively, or 7 and 6, but automatically they will gain qualification to the semi-finals. On the other hand, if Watanga can come back very strong and win this game 3-1, they could qualify if Global Farmer will defeat Freeport. Now is Discoveries. La 4 AS shows it to Hali Carlos. It's down Melvin. Hali. Now it's the goal scorer. He's onside. No. Hali. And they are starting on a good footing in the second half.
Yeah, and again, you know, that's why it is. For Discoveries, they won it, and Watanga also won it. But I noticed Watanga has a lot of new faces in their team who are still taking time to adapt to the style and game model of Watanga. So it's a bit difficult for them. But this is trouble, and it's a second. And it's on target, Julio, just as we were talking about how new players are adapting our Watanga team, and Discoveries are on the move, and they got the second goal. The ball beats the entire defense, comes on it's a square on his left foot, 1v1 with the goalkeeper, and it's 2-0 to Discoveries.
The control was actually perfect. He got it well controlled and put his live foot into it. The goalkeeper had a touch, but the power just disappointed him. And it's 2-0. It's getting terrible for Watanga. This is Twer's first goal into this all-important BETTOMAX Champions Cup. So it's getting disastrous for Watanga. And they are moving perhaps for the third. If they had a point before this game, it's going to be a different story altogether. But they lost their first 2 straight games. So they are playing for the record. Daros, Moba, Ifans, Laha. Across true head up from Curtis. Watanga getting demotivated. It's a foul on that occasion. This could be another promising one. As we saw Painsway on yesterday. They won 4 goals to 1. Even though they didn't make it through to the next stage. But they did extremely well to win their last game in a perfect style. So a 4-man Watanga wall is there. The goal scorer. Oh, it's goal. Wow.
Sneaks over the crossbar. Kisses the crossbar. And it's taking a dip. Well, it's a quality of a strike, Julius. Trust me, it is.
He has that power in his legs. He scored the first, settled the second. He could have gotten on the score sheet again for the second time. Alaha posts up a chase, is Fadiga. Fadiga wins it on that occasion. A crush. Good interception from Lafort. He's been quiet so far. Now it's a foul. At a very crucial position for Watanga. I hope they can get something out of this one. Vanning beat Vanning, go drought. His colleague from the opposite team has just lifted up to that by scoring his first goal. Toe for discoveries. Great control. He had a good control, and his left-footed strike has extended the lead of discoveries to 2. Vanning beat Vanning is bio on this one as well. Let's see if they can get a consolation. Their first goal, perhaps, for this all-important BETTOMAX Champions Cup. They are down by 2 goals to 0. At the moment, the last game will be a charity match, so to speak, except that the 2 teams will be so ambitious to fight for who to qualify, who to top the zone. So we've seen 5 men into this war. This is how dangerous this position is. And the ball is positioned in the middle. Any of the 2 legs can take it either a right or a left. But Bayo takes it into the wall, and a clearance there from Morba. No trouble to discoveries. And a player of discoveries is down. That ball bundled straight into his stomach. That's Sier. So the medics will now try to take care of him on that occasion. So it discovers who will finish third. And Group B. And they started this as one of the favorites alongside Watanga. But the 2 of them will eventually leave this competition at this particular stage. Long throw through Fadiga is there, a clearance from Morba. Curtis. He sends it back. A pass for Curtis, a bit heavier. He controls it on that occasion. He's been tossed by Joel. A touch Fadiga. He's been sandwiched. Great one from Laha. Perfect teamwork spirit from Moba. We said dispossessed. Bayo not a good one. They're in hasty mood, so they aren't doing it perfectly well as possible. Infringement on Darius Mobile, who shields that ball very perfectly. Restart. Discoveries. Lafort. Great pass. Laha. Good strike, but why off target?
Yeah, I think for them it's about enjoying themselves. They want to play their game. They want to show that even though they didn't do well in this competition, they still haven't lost. They've lost it, but they still got their flair. They want to play, and they just want to get a win in this game. They may not be going further, but I think for them the records is good.
Vanny B. Vannin couldn't get it perfectly right on that occasion. Carlos to Nuch. It's a throwing advantage. He's been very quiet, Nuch zone. One of the talents that Liberia can boast of, but he hasn't been into his form in this BETTOMAX Champions Cup. Hasn't scored a goal, unlike the just ended District League. As a matter of fact, since the death of his mother, he just played two. This is the third game here. He lost it out to District 7 because of bereavement.
It could be one of the factors which is affecting News Zone's performance. Mentally, in my mind, he's not stable, and maybe just the coaches are trying to psych him up. But I think they need to give him some rest. Need to give him rest and let him focus a bit, recuperate properly, because football is an emotional game. It's a mental game. It's that mental toughness that you require. You need it every time. And when you lost somebody who's so close to you, your mom, and in a situation like this, for me, they would have just kept me out of this tournament if I were the coach. Probably I would have spoken to the players, spoken to the player, and we could come up with something. But again, it's about the player. If he thinks he's okay to move on, then it doesn't matter at all. Yeah.
So, Coach Sam Chipley gave him the benefit of the doubt in the District League, District 7, to rest in the quarter semi and grand finals, which they lost to District 9, but on his club duty, they say, hey, maybe you have some time. The second goal scorer, great pass. Ali controls it. He has Carlos Williams to contend with. Ali still there. He wins a throw. So on the club duty, the coach said, you have rested maybe, so come. And this is also a preseason one, preparing them mentally, physically for the upcoming league season. Fanny B. Fanny, he beat past Mobile. It was foul. The thing about Fanny B. Fanny is that he's a point striker, but always coming deep to collect the ball before going back up front. It becomes a challenge for you.
Yeah, and so he'll be exhausted, and he's always drifting deep across the halfway mark. Somebody need to remind him of his responsibility, because when you keep coming and coming, it's not bad, you're drifting. But then again, the energy you're losing. So is there a way we can factor out something to keep you coming not too deep in this angle to get it? Or if he does come, who replaces him, who swaps with him? It's a tactical arrangement. There he is once again. And now he's moving back into that position. So by the time he gets on the ball, Julius, he's tired. Yeah.
I hope our coaches, the technicians, can look at that very carefully, and so that he can play his role as it should be. So due to extension, there was a foul on Fadiga. Carlos Williams will take a foul. The referee says we have to wait for the sound of the whistle. That's Savannah's Garnett, one of Liberia's best FIFA batch referee for that matter. They're seeing the arrival of Freeport FC. They won their first game. They defeated this WATANGA side from a Prince Kennedy school. Their second game, they didn't get a goal. A head up, Fanny B. Fanny just over the crossbars.
Yeah, I think that's where he should be. He doesn't need to come down too much. Every time we have the ball, he should be going to go, and then we have to, take the game to him. Watanga should take the game into the box and make life easier. You don't leave the center, the striking point. You come behind, and there is nobody to bite. For me, it's one factor which is not helping them at all.
That was a good cross in, a free header, but he just couldn't get the contact, the contact and the goalpost right. Joel puts up a chase, but the goalkeeper is there. He could have done better to mount more pressure. Carlos Williams, pass from him, Fadiga. A poor one from Fadiga, a throwing advantage. Nuge intended to have that earlier than expected. Williams is on top of it. Fadiga placed it again. Too hard, very heavy for Vanning. The goalkeeper collects it. So we are down by 2-0. First goal in the first half from Joel. Second goal in the second half from Toe.
And what we just saw is the disadvantage of the formation that has been played now by Watanga. 3-5-2. And it's drifting in between there. I'm looking at that defense. They've adjusted to 3-5-2. And when that happens, you got a one center line which is made up of 5 players, 3 defenders sitting. And then you got a bigger space behind them on the left and the right. So your opponent will make use of those spaces. Discoveries are analyzing the Julius, and they know they've got to play to the wings and move forward. Yeah.
So it's getting a bit tougher for Watanga. Curtis. A great effort from this player. A long cross, not too good. Carla puts up a chase, but a clearance from Lafort. Joel couldn't control it through. It will be the throwing advantage, but Towed is down. I think the Lions did see that tackle. So let's see, the medics will see how best they can take care of Toe. This is the BETTOMAX Champions Cup. We started up with 8 teams. Some of the big guns are already out. The likes of Painesville and the 2 teams who are also playing will also eventually go out due to the result as we speak. A long cross, Fanny controls it, not too perfect. Joel is on top of it, he's been tackled. Now it's Curtis. Carlos. Except that Freeport and Global Farmer will want to fight for a top spot on the group table, but they are through already with this result we are seeing.
Yeah, definitely. And nothing much at stake in the second game. As you say, it's going to be mere formality, maybe for the record's sake. Somebody want to prove that they are better than their friend. And for me, nothing at stake at all. They've made it through, and it's just a matter of showing flair, showing their talent on the other day.
Maybe they might be looking at playing a weaker side. Now it's Heaven 11 who's finished second in that particular group. B Mountain finished first. So maybe looking at their strength, they want to prevent any one of the 2 teams. And so because of that, perhaps they want to play a more tension-packed game to also qualify. Great drifting through from Laha. This young midfielder is on top of it. And let's see. He sends it back to Laha. Ali was on that occasion moving through.
Yeah, think the timing of the pass there is not a good one, and Laha is not happy. You know, the pass should I don't know, it should just be a logical pass, logical movement coupled with the logical pass. It's difficult, you know. When you spot your teammate moving, the pass should be timely, and they didn't do that on that occasion. And Laha is crying.
He needed at least a split seconds to get, because he won a tackle, gave the ball. He needed a return, but at least a split seconds to balance better, especially with the ankle tight on the left side. But that's it. That's the game. Foul. So it's Carlos Willem, the skipper of Watanga. They are down by 2-0. They yet to score a goal into this competition. Going out without a goal could be so very... Across to do? No. Wow. Tricky though.
Yeah, tricky is taking a dip on top of the crossbar at the back of the net. And you if you from a distance, you think it's heading at the back of the net, but again, not what Watanga wanted.
Moba, Joel has it. Laha wants it. He gets it. Back to the goal scorer. One off the goal scorers. Joel. He settled the second. Vanny beat Vanny. Now he's moving through. Across. Fadiga is there, but great interception from the left of Kie. Carlos wants to unleash something that wouldn't work because a clearance was there from Laha. Joel and Ali onto it. Ali finds 12, one of the goal scorers. Fire on Curtis. We see two players of Discoveries are warming up. Fadiga pull on that occasion. Melvin. France. Moba. Toe. Ali pulls up a chase. The goalkeeper comes up and pick up the pieces. And gradually we are seeing the turnout here getting a bit encouraging by the moment, the minutes and hours. Fadiga, Watanga, they need at least a goal into this competition. A strike two, great block. Nuch Zone is on top of it. He has Lafort to connect. Now, pass from Carlos. Bayo, not a good one. And Darius clears it. It's just not getting any better, neither promising for Watanga. And the player of Discoveries is down. That's Darius Moba. He's also a workaholic all over the pitch for Discoveries.
Yes, he is. I mean, he's calling the genius for the Discoveries in the middle of the park for them. He's that player who would do the 1+ for them. And when he plays in the middle of the two central defenders, he gives the leverage for Discoveries to push the left and the right back forward. And then they have more numerical advantage forward and it's easy to recycle the ball. So he's been doing that over and over throughout the league season. He's one of their very best.
So now Watanga has introduced a fresh leg. Bayard is out. So let's see, and they've got 3 fresh legs now into this game. Let's see if they can have something special from it. Fadiga been tackled by Moba, not a good pass, and it's a throwing advantage to Discoveries. This is the substitute, the young winger, Vanny has been tackled by Melvin. He commits a foul. So Moba will send it long one for a counter. Darius is still there. He finds Joel Laha, very swift, tactical, brilliant pass. Lanford crosses the block from Nuch Zon, who puts up a chase. Just couldn't win it on that occasion, but a post strike. Watanga Football Club. The Chief Executive Officer is the Deputy Minister of Sports, G. Andy Kwame, who is very passionate about seeing sports development in Liberia. Melvin is down. Ali dispossessed. Watanga on the break. Nuge zone. And let's see, we've got 3 to 4. A good pass. Let's see what they can do with this one. Watanga is still looking for a shooting position to pull. Global Farmers regrouped Discoveries, sorry. And that counter resulted into nothing, another disappointing moment. Curtis collects it. Watanga, Melvin is still down. Poor pass from Vanny B. Vanny Carlos. The ref is yet to signal. Melvin wants to wake up. They are on the break. Darius. This is Joel's position. He will kick into the arms of the goalkeeper, but that is what he's noted for.
He's a quality football striker. I mean, when he's hitting the ball, he hits the ball with technique. He's looking for that little space. The ball is on the floor, and it's bobbling right before him. He's got power, and, you know, it goes straight on target, and I think it is one quality that he brings to this team. Just a distinct hitter of the ball with exceptional, quality and precision. I think it's good for him. He has to keep doing that over and over. So Discoveries will now have to get him into positions where he can do that over and over, and I think it's going to give them an extra advantage to be a consistent goal-scoring team.
Of course, he will need the ball more once he has it, and he can get the finishing on a perfect style for Discoveries. That's Joel. So Captain Melvin Wiese is down. He's been stretched out. Let's see if he will continue. Yes, he will. Curtis. He didn't do well on that occasion. He has 12 to contend with. Excellent pass. Joel. Wow.
He's looking to put it on his right foot, which is his power foot. So that would be his disadvantage. He's moving diagonal. My take is he's going to play with his left foot, and it's going to go on target. But again, from that indication, what he just demonstrated means that he needs to do some work on the other foot to get it. If he's going to master kicking with both legs, I mean, he's going to be a very extra striker.
To his advantage, if he can really work in that particular regard. Moba is there, head-up foul. No trouble to Watanga. Joel was trying to get a brace on this occasion, but the defense of Watanga couldn't allow that to happen so easily. Curtis. So the final fixture will see Freeport and Global Farmer to close the group stage of this all-important BETTOMAX Champions Cup. We'll be here next week, and we will end in this competition on Sunday, next Sunday, the 7th of September. Ali has it, 12 Classic. And Curtis collects it. He finds Fadiga Curtis. I don't know what they're playing backward instead of forward.
Yeah, so it's invitation to treat. Come backward, allow discoveries to come forward to you, create spaces at the back, maybe give some penetrating passes or play pink and get some chances at their back. I mean, I think they know what they're doing, but it's also delaying their progress. Take a look at that occasion.
That's it there. That's the dangerous part of it. Hali is on top of it. Let's see. Across to Joel. The goalkeeper was very lucky on that occasion. Brilliant save, I can say for sure.
Well, he need more time. He need to get more fitter than what I'm seeing. And Joel is going to be a thorn in the flesh of more defenders or more defenses in the coming league. He just chested that ball, brought it to the floor, and it's a snap strike. I think he's got quality. Yeah, he is. He's got massive quality.
Sure, what he needs is more supply of the ball to get something really promising for discoveries. That could have been goal number 3, but the goalkeeper saw that, put his left hand in with a power on that hand, preventing the third goal from entering the back of Watanga's net. They are still down by 2-0. A long throw in. Vanning posts up a chase. There you see him, he controls it. And now it's Hali. Hali driving through. Joel moves back deep. Laha wants it. Melvin collects it. He's moving through. He got some spaces. Excellent defensive work. Watanga, this player, Nuge, he wants it on that occasion. He has good pass from Nuge. And Curtis will look for a shooting position. Just too poor from him.
Yeah, I think he did it out of frustration. It's a speculative strike. Thinking I want to give it a try, but he got away off target. But I think it was Leo Zina in my mind. I'm looking at Joel striking. Leo Zina is a good striker of the ball. When it comes on the edge, Julia, probably he wants his coaches to remind him. And it's not helping you as a player. You need to know your quality. I remember when we were at CC United. At that point, Leo, you have to strike. But he's in a different setup and it's a different mentality for him. But I think at a point in time, you need to remind yourself about the possibilities, the dangers, and the negatives that you go through in every game, Julius.
So, another substitution have taken effect from the end of group discoveries. Tue wants Joel. Curtis. So far on Curtis. So the fans of Global Farmer and Freeport are making their way inside the stadium gradually for the next and the final game here. We might see good football in the semi-finals because it's just a game tuition to either collecting the 10,000 or the 5,000. So they have something really at stake to play for. Curtis. Follows poor pass from Curtis. Let's see. Great goalkeeping. Couldn't get his 14 right on the second occasion. And this goalkeeper is doing everything possible. On the breakdown, what a poor pass once more. Watanga just aren't getting it better. Discoveries. He's onside and he wins it.
Let's see Darius. Floated. Tour has it, but into the arms of the goalkeeper. Looking for his second goal on the day. It's still there. And Tour wants it. He's in a shooting position. Joel's been bundled and a clearance from Curtis. They could have been 3 goals up by now. Vanny beat Vanny. A pass through. Watanga on the break. A great pass. And New says, Fadiga! Wow.
Yeah, Fadiga is a try. Some effort, some energy exerted on that occasion. But it's not what they want. They needed 2 goals to win this game. But Discoveries have turned the screws. Discoveries are up by 2 goals to 0. And if they had, as you said, if they had won a game earlier on in the 2 games, if they had won or drawn one of them plus this win, I think it would have cushioned them to move forward to the next stage. But that's not the case for Discoveries this afternoon.
So it's a foul. Curtis will foul on that occasion. The referee. Watanga. Noosh! Just couldn't make it through. That's one of his usual moves. But it didn't work out well for them. He's onside to a fine pass. What a poor control. It's a corner kick. So just a bit of statistical correction. And we apologize for that. It's actually Discoveries who, upon their win here and the win for Global Farmer, we see the 2 of them going through confirmation because they lost their first and they drew their second. It's Watanga who lost it out on 2 occasions. They were beaten by Freeport 1-0, and they were beaten by Global Farmer in the dying minute again from Garmondes strike. And so they lost all 2, and they are losing their 3rd and final game. So Discovery, on the other hand, they lost their first game and they drew with Freeport goalless. So they've got 4 points at the moment, and they actually, on this occasion, they are going through. If Global Farmer wins the final game, they will qualify as the runners-up for this particular competition. So they will win and pray to the God of football to see Discovery winning Freeport to go through. So that's how tight it is. So on the table, We have 6 points for Global Farmer. Now, as we speak, 4 points. As we speak now, Discovery is second. Yeah, because they scored 2 goals. Freeport scored just 1 goal against Watanga. And Discovery leading Watanga by 2 goals. And so as we speak, Discovery is second on the table with 4 points, 2 goals scored. While Freeport 4 points but a goal scored. And Watanga without a point as they are losing their third game here. Twer is down. So just to clarify and confirm that information from you all. Now it's Vanny B. Vanny, the player of Watanga is down. That Discoveries. And it's Laha who is down. Laha is down. And referee Savannah's Garnett will bring this game to a standstill at the moment to take care of left back Young Laha. So as we speak, Discoveries now in second on the table, Group B, now winning by 2 goals, 4 points. Global Farmer is still first, 6 points, and Freeport is in third with 4 points in a game to play right after this match. While there is a complete confirmation for Watanga, who are going all out completely due to their very poor performance into this competition. Still good drought. They are yet to get a goal for this all-important BETTOMAX Champions Cup. I may say their cup because it's one of their sponsors.
Yeah, it's their cup. It's like Arsenal going to the Emirates, to the Emirates Cup. And, I think they needed to put in more time. But the game probably started late, and trying a lot of new faces is making life difficult for them. But you cannot take anything away from Watanga in Liberian football. They've been around for a very long time. They understand what it is to be in the First Division League.
Yes, as a matter of fact, the former defending champions, they started the last league season on a very poor note, eventually managed their way through to qualify for this particular stage of the competition amongst the top 8 teams. And statistics-wise, Vanny B. Vanny, they've got 4 players on the senior national team. And so it tells you how good this team is. It's just that they have to work on some things. So today they are without Daniel Newman. They are again without Philip Tanu, Nelson Laomi, and Jusu Dukle.
They've all left for national team assignments. So it's difficult. Their team is losing here. And Discoveries are having good time against Watanga, dispossessed on this occasion. And Discoveries are dispossessed. But one man who loves to see Discoveries playing is probably watching this game. He's the CEO of Intel Sports. I know he's glued. Discoveries are making strides. They want to win this game and remain in the competition, hoping that Global Farmer will do the job for them in the next game. So keep your fingers crossed. CEO Bisario Barros is keeping fingers crossed for his team. But there is no Jonathan Freeman, just to remind you, and there is no Cephas Babo in this team.
So Discovery will shortly introduce someone said they're foreign player. And Carlos is there, moving to the strike from him. Great block from Darius Morba on that occasion. So this player for Discovery, number 22. So surprising, he was just introduced and he's down.
Izzadin, that's the way they call him now. His name is Izzadin, and he's coming on for, yeah.
He was introduced
Just introduced. The lad is a bit frustrating for him, but still young, still got a lot of time.
And so on 2-3 occasions he gave away. Perhaps that's one of the reasons he was substituted. If not, whatever the case is, he's no more going to play a part unless Global Farmer can do the work for them. And so it's a set piece on the location for Watanga. Nooch Zone will take this one. In a promising position, he will go for goal from what we see. A blessed, wow, what a good strike.
Yeah, it's looking for the last angle on the goalkeeper's top right, top left corner. So it took a dip onto the crossbar. Nothing achieved on that occasion for Watanga. Still have to pick up their pieces.
Joel has it. Carlos Nooch has been tackled. And this player is getting more. He got defense now whenever he's on top of the ball. Just the entertaining part.
Yeah, I think he's that celebrated player. He's a foreign import, that's the word they call him. He's a Dean, and he's enjoying discoveries. A lot of people don't believe that he has what it is, but I like his courage though, man. You've got to put yourself into it. It's about belief. It's about drive and determination. I think he's showing character.
Let's see he can get more of this ball to see if he can do something even more than what he did a few minutes ago, so that this particular stadium can just not be like a cemetery, but a place of celebration. He puts up a chase.
Imagine if he gets a goal in this game.
Can you imagine that? We'll see some fans onto this stuff, if not.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine a celebration how it will look
The
like.
stadium will rumble into a real rapturous glee. Yeah, but again, they're enjoying their money's worth. Discoveries are playing. They got their foreign import in the squad. And the fans love it.
Yes, of course. And this is what is happening here at the Tucson Sports page. The BETTOMAX Champions Cup 2-way flicks it through. Good communication between he and Joel. He finds Laha on this occasion. Slashes it through. Carlo has it. No zone controls. He has Lafort to contend with. He brings it back to Carlos Williams. To Fadiga. Nooch dispossessed. Couldn't get it through. Oh wow, Carlos bundled into the celebrated player at the moment on the pitch. Ding. So Lafort chose it to Tue. So showing advantage. Discovery could get one more. It's a showing advantage again. So winning on this occasion and relying on a win for Global Farmer to see them through. That is how it will be. If we had had the two games playing the same time, it's going to be a different story because they wouldn't know the result going forward. Yes, as we normally see in the National League and that of the National County Sports Meet. Poor one. From Joel. A block from Melvin Laha. Joel. And let's see. A player of Watanga is down. He's in pain. Let's see. He's in pain. He's holding his arm. And that's his left arm. He's out of the pitch, but he's been attended to in a little bit of pain. Across through. And Fadiga.
How did he miss? How did Fadiga miss this one? I mean, it's a free goal. I mean, Fadiga just gave away a golden opportunity, even if they do not have anywhere to go in this competition. That's a goal to score. A golden opportunity, Julius. He knows. But again, I always say football is not a human. I mean, it's not a game of angels, you know. It's a game of human. They will make mistakes, but on that occasion, he let his team down. I think so.
At least a consolation into this particular competition. To have at least a goal score to talk about. Another player of Watanga is down. Late tackle. The Lions saw that. He's in pain. So Watanga, at least you have a goal into this competition, at least. And that came very clear for Fadiga, whose contact wasn't perfect. Curtis was there, no communication, and a clearance from Joel. Foul. Is that a yellow? He will be shown a yellow for a pullback.
Yeah, he's pulling Carlos back, gets a yellow card.
So Discoveries will win this one and await the result from Global Farmers encounter. Perhaps they could get into
Yeah, and the game with Global Farmer and Freeport will be interesting. People will have to look for an opportunity to continue, and Global will want to avoid defeat. Well, it is not their day. It's just not Watanga's day. It is just not their competition. And on that occasion, they lost it again. Julius, it is just not Watanga competition.
just unbelievable when you even thought that the ball has entered the back of the net. That's when you see the reflex and great goalkeeping effort from Discovery's young goalkeeper and that of their defense. They are still maintaining very well their 2-goal lead here at the Tusa Sports pitch. They started this competition on a poor note. They got defeated by Global Farmer 2-0. They came in the second game seeing her best to get a win. They got a draw goalless against Freeport, but now they are winning by 2-0. 4 points will be that for them, and await the game between Global Farmer and Freeport. Freeport now, as we speak, they are under immense pressure to deliver. They need to win, or they will need a draw to move to the next stage of the competition. They need a favorable result in the last game. So that particular encounter also promises to be a tough one. Global Farmer will be hoping to maintain their 100% record, not conceding if possible. And we understand that there will be some new faces introduced according to the president of Global Farmer, Savannah's Kelvin Morris. Now it's Nuch Zone. Can they get something out of this counter? Fadiga, Cody, he wins it finally. Now it's Carlos Williams. He has Joel to contend with a pass intended for Fadiga. He rolls out and it will be a goal kick. Not any better. That's not any better for Watanga. Another player of Discoveries is down. Is that we said? Yes, he's the captain, the leader for Discoveries. He's been up and down, over and again. perhaps he should be substituted. He's down. The referee says we should continue play because I think it's all over. That's it. Discoveries have won this by 2-0. Joel, one of the goal scorers, he settled the second for Towe, and they will await the result between Global Farmer and Freeport. A win for Global Farmer will mean that Discovery and Global Farmer will qualify in Group B. Sad day for Watanga. They've been beaten 3 times in this competition. The first, they got defeated by Freeport. They got defeated by Global Farmer, and now by Discoveries, finishing this group with 0 points and without a goal.
Yeah, so frustrating. They can't believe it that they could make it their competition like any other team. Very much confident in themselves. But I think from the way it concluded, they realized it is not their competition. It just wasn't their competition. Lost on day 1, lost on day 2, lost on match day 3. Watanga-based competition to the first edition of the BETTOMAX Championship. Of course, BETTOMAX are their official sponsors in the league, but they didn't really live up to expectation in the maiden edition of the BETTOMAX Cup. They have to go back and hopefully come back next season, maybe more organized, more fighting zest, more determination. But as it stands, Watanga are out of it. And it is left with Discoveries, hoping that Borough can turn things around against Freeport to keep them in this competition. We're going to close it like that, and we turn it over to studio for the end of the first match of the day, Julius. When we come back, we continue with Borough Freeport FC. Studios, you can take care.
When using a BETTOMAX online account. Hello to you. If you are watching this video, probably you have an online betting account with BETTOMAX. If not, please see the how to sign up with BETTOMAX video. In this video, you will learn how to cash in with MTN mobile money when using a BETTOMAX online account. How to deposit mobile money. Step 1. Go to account. Click money deposit. Select payment, Momo Pay. Enter deposit amount. Click pay with Momo Pay and you will see a credit deposit requested. Wait for a few minutes and see pop up to enter mobile money password to confirm deposit. If there's no pop-up on your device, dial *156# and press 8 to manage account. Press 2 for approval. Enter mobile money password to confirm approval. Congratulations, your BETTOMAX wallet has been credited.
What's up, LIB? It's your girl Aline, and welcome to this short video on how to make profitable money by partnering with BETTOMAX. BETTOMAX is one of Liberia's leading brands for the best sports betting odds, slots, and games of chance. Presently, BETTOMAX offers the best commission and best products on the sports betting market in the country. So if you are interested in joining the many Liberians who are already making lots of money monthly because of their partnership with us, watch this video till the end as we educate you on the steps in getting started. Here are the 5 steps to becoming an agent. 1. You will need a 4 by 4 feet space, and the good news is that this space could be situated either at the junction of a street, or video club, a sports bar, or a money exchange bureau. 2. You will need to deposit the minimum amount of $100 United States dollars, or its LRD equivalent. 3. You will need 2 passport-sized photos. 4. You are also required to have 2 guarantors, which excludes military or paramilitary personnel. 5. Most importantly, you will have to be 21 or above, and from there, our staff will train you about our products, services, and standards. And from then on, it will be your responsibility to run the kiosks or booths and protect the equipment. For technology and equipment, we will provide you a portable handheld device for the sole purpose of placing bets, 1 power bank as backup power source, 1 umbrella, plus table or boots depending on the location, keys, and backpack. We also provide 24 hours technical support on site or via telephone to our agents. For more information, please call 0888 333 733 or 077 833 733. What are you waiting for to join the money making team? Apply now and start making lots of money for yourself and family. I see you at the bank.